with my friends Eli and Dani. And as you can see, there's a veritable Mexican food feast. We're gonna give this a shot, so stay tuned. In my search for the best Mexican food in Taipei, I made my way to a small restaurant called To Go Nomad. Located on the Brown Line by Liuzhangli, this establishment is primarily a to-go place, but if you're lucky you can snag one of the 2 tables like we did. When I was living in the States, I had a special affinity for small hole-in-the-wall places, and To Go Nomad definitely fits the bill. The owner is a Canadian woman who, like me, loves to travel. Her name is Emerald, and believe it or not, has traveled to 110 countries. She once traveled overland from North Korea all the way to Europe. So I decided to check this place out with 2 of my friends, Eli and Dani, who are also craving good Mexican food.
Hi, I'm Eli. I've been in Taiwan for a year and a month or so, and I teach English here in Taipei. And the reason I moved out here was to eat, and we found some great stuff to eat out here.
And Eli, where are you from in the States?
Nashville, Tennessee.
Awesome. You can tell by his accent.
Yeah. And maybe the mustache a little bit.
And Eli, before we eat, I do want you to tell me the story about your first day in Taiwan.
Yeah, so I got on a plane. It was New Year's Eve, or the day before New Year's Eve, and I took off from Nashville and then had a layover in Denver. And then that got delayed, and then I went to San Francisco, had a layover in San Francisco, and then that got delayed. So I got here late, but as soon as I got to Taipei, I went to my hotel, then went to a 7-Eleven, and as I was drinking the Bacardi Sweat, Taipei 101 just burst with fireworks, and I was like, oh, this is 2020, and 2020 for me has been good. I think I'm one of the few people in the world that can say 2020 has had more ups than downs, and that's because Taiwan's kind of done pretty good.
Alright, so I'm Dani, and I'm from Missouri. And this is actually my 6th month here. So it's been half a year, I've been in Taiwan, and I teach English in Taipei.
What do you think of Taiwan so far?
Oh, I love it here. Everything's so convenient, the weather's usually pretty great. It's really nice today. And you know, everything is really fun and exciting and still pretty new for me.
Any type of Mexican food in particular that you like to eat?
I went to school in Pittsburgh, and there was always this little taco truck next to my apartment that just like, they just made the most amazing tacos. You know, obviously you have to have corn tortillas, barbacoa, all the works, and great homemade salsas.
Cheers.
Cheers.
That's the first quesadilla I've had in months.
What do you miss most about the States? Because for me, it is really good Mexican food. That's why I've been trying to explore as many places in Taiwan as possible. What would you say is the one thing that you really miss?
So you can go ahead and laugh, but I'm a sucker for really bad American Chinese food. And I'm thinking when I moved out here, like, I love authentic Chinese food. So I was like, oh, I'll get to have Sichuan food, you know, Taiwanese food, Hunanese food, Yunanese food, which it's all been great, been blown away. But I really just want like a plate of General Tso's chicken, lo mein. Like, I'm talking like the not good one too, the one where you kind of feel terrible after. And they just don't have it out here because the real Chinese food is just too good.
I am craving a good orange chicken from Panda Express.
For sure. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And of course my family too, but American Chinese food probably, maybe not more so, but quite a bit.
I think it is funny how you said American Chinese food before your family.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we have FaceTime too, so that helps a little bit.
Sure.
You can't FaceTime orange chicken.
That's awesome.
Well, food-wise, it's ironic because I really miss Chipotle. I know it's not authentic Mexican food, but it's so good. And I also really miss Panera.
For sure.
Yeah, you know, their cheddar broccoli soup is so good, French onion soup. I do miss like more Western bakeries because everything here, it's usually pretty sweet or like have some kind of sugar added into like even breads you would usually find that's savory.
For sure.
But actually just today, this morning, I went to Oma's German bakery and I got a loaf of sourdough. So good, you have to check it out.
Okay.
Everything there, they have so many different options and a lot of healthy options too.
Next, this is the one thing I'm really craving. We have 2 burritos and they're cut into 3. The white burrito is the breakfast burrito, and the darker one in the back is actually the pulled pork burrito. So Dani, Eli, and I are gonna give this a shot right now.
Cheers.
How is it, guys?
That's pretty good.
Top notch, awesome. All right, so I asked Eli and Danny what their favorite food is that they missed back in the States. Me, obviously, is Mexican food. Every single time when I travel and I come back, I also need to eat Chipotle's as well, just like Danny. Really miss Portillo's, the Italian beef. I miss the deep dish pizza at Pequod's. I've actually done 2 episodes about Portillo's and Pequod's as well, but there's one thing that I really miss, and that is a McDonald's McRib. I know that it's not the healthiest thing. I know it's very polarizing. Some people love it, some people hate it, but I love the McRib. Okay, so Eli, you were just mentioning the meat and 3. Could you elaborate on that a little bit for us?
So meat and 3, you go to like a small town or like even big cities in the South, and it's like cafeteria style almost. You can get a meat, so that might be meatloaf one day, fried chicken, fried catfish the next. And then you get 3 sides, so like 3 vegetables, so like mashed potatoes and gravy, fried okra, and then my favorite, mac and cheese. Mac and cheese is a vegetable. Wow. I think of course cornbread or biscuits, and it's pretty good. Yeah, I don't have that here, but maybe one day someone will bring it.
Yeah, it definitely. Hey, you can open up a restaurant here.
I'm not the best cook. I'm great at eating it though. Great at eating it.
All right, last but not least, we have the tacos, and this is the only place in Taipei that has purple corn tacos. It looks absolutely delicious. The owner actually made it special for us, special order. And on the right, you can see the beef taco, very colorful. And on the left is the chicken mole with fried cheese as well. You can also see the purple cabbage.
Once again, cheers.
I'll just put 1 soda. It's fine.
Now, which type of taco do you normally like to eat back home?
Al pastor.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I love an al pastor.
I think my go-to is still carne asada. But I do like a good fish taco as well too. And Danny, you're a big fish.
Yeah, I love fish too.
What do you guys think of these tacos here?
So good.
Great, yeah.
Excellent.
Worth it, yeah.
Definitely want to come back again and try some more.
For sure.